Yes, I'm Dr. Pia Winberg. I was an academic, but now I'm an entrepreneur. I've started a new company in the Shoalhaven. So we grow seaweed here in the Shoalhaven. We're Australia's first food-grade seaweed production company. So seaweed's actually a $6 billion global crop, and Australia's girt by sea and doesn't grow any of it. So we're really the first emerging seaweed farm for Australia for food products, and most of the seaweed farmed in the world is for food. And the real opportunity for seaweed is that it can inject the nutritional factors that are missing in the Western diet, and in part the cause of many of our chronic diseases. Yeah, so it's a pretty entrepreneurial company because seaweed's new in Australia. We're also using a very new and unique species of seaweed that's only been found in Australia, so it's real bush tucker from the sea. The way we produce it, by capturing carbon dioxide and nutrients, there's a whole lot of new technology rolled up into these concepts, and therefore it's never been done before. And so we've got the challenge of working it out as we scale up. We're trying to get seaweed into products that are very familiar to people, because we're talking about the health benefits of seaweed, and if you eat sushi once a month or every second month, it's not going to make a big impact on your overall health. But if you can get seaweed into yourself every day, that's when it's really going to make a difference for the individual and on a national level. So we put it into things like pasta. Pasta's eaten most nights of the week by most families in Australia. Spaghetti bolognese. So our pasta's 10% seaweed, and all you have to do is cook it and make your spaghetti bolognese, and you've added the nutrition without thinking about it. We've baked it into corn chips so that kids can have healthy lunches with corn and the seaweed itself. And we've also made supplements so that if you really want to boost up your lack of dietary fibre and shift that gut flora more intensively, then you can take supplements to do it. But we're just trying to make seaweed as accessible and easy to eat in that range of products. But we're also adding it into a range of skin products, so you don't just put it on the inside, you can put it on the outside. And that's because the seaweed gels that we extract are very similar to the connective tissue in the human. They block enzymes that would break collagen. They help wounds heal. And we're looking at a range of medical devices and wound healing products from the seaweed extracts as well. So there's a whole platform of technologies that we're looking at, but the most important one we're focusing on is human food and nutrition. The exciting thing about the Shoalhaven is a little bit of a transition period, because it's coming away from some of the bigger, older industries in forestry and fishing, and it still has good levels of farming, but it's open for new industry opportunities, and a lot of people wanting to live in a region like the Shoalhaven are starting to create a range of those opportunities that we can join the dots, if you like, and align companies that create a vertical chain from production to the market. So, for example, we capture the sun, the CO2 in our seaweed, we process it here, and down the road we can go to a pharmaceutical skincare company to manufacture our skin products. And that's from sun to bottle, all within 10 kilometres. And it's really only because the base of the industries have started to communicate really well in a network called Blue Biotech Shoalhaven. We really see the seaweed industry as an industry, and it's going to be an industry beyond our company. But as a leader in that space, we would like to grow very much globally as well as regionally and locally in the area. So we do have a following and people who recognise us as a local company, but seaweed is a sustainable crop and a highly nutritional crop for global populations. And so we see the company and the industry as a whole expanding to global outreach, farms in other places, but also really harnessing and growing the specific high-end technology around bioactives and new biomaterials. We could expand that business very strongly in the Shoalhaven if we really go to market first with that. I'm Dr. Pia Winberg, and I'm proudly Shoalhaven.